Hello, hi. This is Coach David Halal. Today we're gonna talk about communication in a relationship. Communication in relationships. It has been said, I believe it's a famous quote actually. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds or average people discuss events, and small minds discuss people. Let me say the quote again. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. Now, any successful relationship will have this, will be successful in the way of communication. They have to match the communication level. They have to have the same index of communication. Meaning that in order for you to have a successful romantic or even friendship, and especially romantic relationships or relationship, your significant other or your significant others need to be able to match or to be close to your index, to your level of communication. For example, some people, girls or guys, if they don't receive a minimum of 5 texts a day from their significant other, they feel like they are being neglected. They feel like they are forgotten and they are not loved. And then some people might, or some people do not want to communicate that much. They can wait 2-3 days, 4 days before they communicate with someone they are in a romantic relationship with or a friendship. So the problem is, if you have somebody in your life that needs to communicate 4 or 5 times a day with you, and you are a person that does not communicate as often, maybe for you once every 2 days would be enough, but for her or for him, he or she needs you to talk to her on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 texts or a phone call a day, And the problem is always communication in any relationship. Not only in the amount of communications, in the amount of texts, or in the amount of, phone calls or emails, or, in the amount of level of communication. A lot of times it's not only that, but also sometimes we are speaking a different language. And I don't mean a different audible language, but a different language in the sense of, one might say, I love you, but the word love does not mean the same thing for her or for him. Some people love is possession. When they say they love you, that means you are theirs. They possess you. Some people, when they say they love you, that means they admire you. They like you. They have a sense of admiration or for you. And it also depends how they grew up. You see. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you don't have the same level of communication, it's gonna be a problem. Some people will call you your phone, and they will, you know, you in a relationship with them, but they won't leave a message. So if you don't see that missed call, of course it's easy to see it, but if you don't see it, you don't know if they call, you know. And but that's how they are. They don't like to leave messages. They don't like, you know. And some will leave long messages, like they're having a whole, you know, conversation with you on the phone. You know, they ask questions and answer it, and be very caring. You know, nothing. You know, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying that, you know, different people have different ways of communicating, and words mean one thing for another. This one might say, well, let's just be friends, but what they mean is let's not be exclusive. Let's just be friends in the sense of we can hang out, we can date, we can do this, we can do that, but let's not call it dating or relationship or you know, exclusivity, you know. So it has so much to do. So when you're speaking to somebody, thank God, thank the universe. The most communication, you know, they said 70 to about 90% of communication is body language, is facial expression. So you got to learn facial expressions and body languages. And some people body language are not the same as another, you know. Some people are very shy and they're not very expressive with their bodies, you know, how they express themselves. So you got to pay attention to these tiny little things when you communicate with them, you know. When they text you, if they, you know, text you emojis or you know, LOLs or LMAO or LMBO or whatever, you know. So you have to pay attention to all these little things in order for you to have successful relationship. Now, about the quote that I quoted, great minds, you know, share ideas, you know. That's also very important, because if you are in a communication and all you do, is talk about other people, you know, your family members and this and that, you don't really have a successful relationship. You got to be able to express yourself, but really ideas, you know, how you present these ideas, how you you know, can that person understand you? You know, are you going the same place, like I said, you know, in my video yesterday? You know, how are you going to the same place? You know, the ideas that I have, does she have the same idea, or does she have an idea that is going a total different direction? Whether, you know, I want to be this and she want to do that, but we're not really going to the same place. It's total chaos, you see. So that's very important. Communication is key. Learn to communicate with your significant other, and that way you will be successful. And remember, be a great mind. Discuss ideas, not people, and not events. Don't be average. This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos. Don't be a maggot. Do it. Bye-bye.